Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Friday, May 15th. Coming up on Cullman Today, a Falkville man is facing a drug trafficking charge after a traffic stop on I-65 in Cullman County. Plus, Cullman City Primary students get a hands-on history lesson as the school celebrates America's upcoming 250th birthday. And Second Fridays returns to downtown Cullman in June with a retro Rock Around the Block theme. All of this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. A Falkville man was arrested Tuesday after a traffic stop on Interstate 65 in Cullman County. The Cullman County Sheriff's Office says deputies stopped a vehicle near the 299 exit after observing a traffic violation. During the stop, deputies identified the driver as John Christopher Wayne Monfort of Falkville. Deputies say they established probable cause to search the vehicle and found fentanyl, Suboxone strips, and drug paraphernalia. Monfort was arrested and charged with trafficking fentanyl, unlawful possession of a controlled substance, and unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. Cullman City Primary School celebrated America's upcoming 250th birthday Monday with a day of patriotic activities and history lessons. The school's semi-quincentennial celebration, marking 250 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence, gave students a chance to learn about the nation's founding in a fun, hands-on way. Cullman Police Chief Joey Duncan said students and faculty took part in patriotic activities and historical presentations throughout the day. One highlight was School Resource Officer Bill Fisher, who dressed as Benjamin Franklin to entertain students while teaching them about American history. Fisher was asked by Cullman City Primary School Principal Dr. Elizabeth Shaddix to play the role for the celebration. The Cullman Police Department also took part in the event, with Duncan saying the department values opportunities to help educate and inspire young people while building positive relationships between students and officers. Fisher said the lesson was especially meaningful because today's students are the future, and the Declaration of Independence still matters to them. Cullman's Summer Second Friday series will continue Friday, June 12th, with a retro-themed night called Rock Around the Block. The event begins at 5:30 p.m. at Depot Park and in the Warehouse District in downtown Cullman. The Cullman Area Chamber of Commerce says the evening will feature live music, local food vendors, shopping with downtown businesses, classic cars, kid-friendly activities, and other community fun. The June event is sponsored by Dental Arts. Vendor applications remain open through Friday, May 29th for chamber members who want to take part in the event. Second Fridays is one of Cullman's recurring summer traditions, giving residents and visitors a chance to eat local, shop late, and enjoy downtown after hours. More information is available through the Chamber of Commerce Facebook page. And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up, Hanceville softball makes history, winning its first regional title and earning a trip to state. Sports is next.
To my way of thinking, Garland represents the ideal representative of the people. Not only is he from here and he owns his own business and operates it, but he also has a lot of experience in government.
He understands small businesses and the challenges that we face. He's been willing to step up, listen to our questions, and try to find solutions to the problems. This kind of leadership matters in healthcare because it affects every single patient.
I know him personally. I know his heart. I know that he wants what's best for all of his constituents.
He supports everything that I believe in. He supports independent pharmacy, freedom of choice with health care, and also supports small business.
He works very hard. He has a vision for the future, and he's willing to bring the teams together, the people together, to make that a reality.
He has really helped us take the biggest first step in battling PBMs, and I know he'll continue to fight for what's right for us.
Welcome back. Hanceville softball is headed to the state tournament for the first time in program history. The Lady Bulldogs beat Randolph 3-2 Thursday morning to win their first regional title and punch their ticket to Oxford next week. KK Butler helped lead the way, starting the game and later returning for the save. She threw 5 innings, allowed 4 hits and no earned runs, and struck out 6. Hanceville struck first in the opening inning when Kinsley Farr singled, moved around the bases, and scored on a Randolph error. The Lady Bulldogs added another run in the second after Layla Lewis tripled to the right and later scored on another Tigers mistake. Randolph cut the lead to 2-1 in the fifth, but Hanceville answered when Farr tripled again, scoring Piper Butts to make it 3-1. In the seventh, Randolph pushed 1 run across and loaded the pressure on Butler, but she struck out 2 straight batters to seal the win. Hanceville is expected to open state tournament play Monday at Choccolocco Park in Oxford. And that wraps up sports for today. Coming up next, Cullman City Schools Foundation's Summer Music Camp returns in June, giving students a chance to build confidence through singing, movement, and performance. Plus, a mobile bookstore pop-up is bringing curated books, literary gifts, and a blind date with a book package to Bloom Winery this weekend. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Wallace State Community College's Department of Nursing will host Little Lifesavers, a nursing discovery camp this summer for elementary-age students. The hands-on day camp is designed to introduce children to the world of healthcare and show how nurses help others every day. The camp for rising 2nd through 4th graders will be held Wednesday, July 15th. The camp for rising 5th and 6th graders will be held Thursday, July 16th. Both sessions will run from 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the School of Nursing and Center for Science building. The cost is $15 per camper or $10 for Wallace State employees and students. Participants should bring lunch, snacks, and water. For more information, email rachel.krebs@wallacestate.edu. The Velvet Page Mobile Bookstore will host a pop-up book bar this Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. at Bloom Winery on County Road 222 in Cullman. The event will feature curated books, literary gifts, and interactive book-themed experiences for readers of all kinds. Guests can browse titles ranging from romantasy and thrillers to contemporary fiction, dark romance, and young adult books. The pop-up will also include blind date with a book packages, where books are wrapped and selected based on clues instead of cover art. The goal is to make finding a new read feel more fun and less overwhelming. The Velvet Page will also offer themed bundles, annotation supplies, and other book-inspired gifts. More information is available on Facebook at the Velvet Page Mobile Bookstore. Hanceville Parks and Recreation will host its annual Kids Fish-a-Rama on Saturday, May 23rd at Veterans Memorial Park. Registration begins at 7:30 a.m. with fishing from 8 to 11. The event is free and open to children ages 14 and younger. Participants will enjoy a morning of fishing with lunch provided. Trophies will be awarded in multiple divisions along with door prizes throughout the event. Hanceville Parks and Recreation will also partner with the Cullman County Commission on Aging for Senior Fishing Day on Friday, May 22nd for participants 55 and older. Registration for Senior Fishing Day also begins at 7:30 a.m. with fishing starting at 8 and final weigh-ins at 11. Veterans Memorial Park is located at 503 Park Street in Hanceville. The Cullman City Schools Foundation is accepting registrations for its 2026 Summer Music Camp. The camp will run June 8th through 11th from 8 a.m. to noon each day at East Elementary School. It is open to students ages 6 to 16, including students who are not enrolled in Cullman City Schools. This year's theme is Grammar Rock, building on last summer's Schoolhouse Rock government theme. Campers will use music and performance to learn about grammar and other topics in a fun, creative way. The camp will include voice and singing, dance and movement, and creative expression through music and performance. The program will be led by Paige Harbison-Clabo with Heirlooms Fine and Performing Arts and Jenny Cook McCluskey with McCluskey School of Music. Spots are limited. Registration is available at bearcats.swell.gives. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who lost their lives this week. David Joe Hayward, Sr., 84 of Cullman, passed away Wednesday, May 13th. A memorial visitation will be Saturday, May 16th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home. A private family graveside service will be at Cullman City Cemetery. Kenith David Rice, 48 of Cullman, passed away Wednesday, May 13th. A celebration of life graveside service will be Monday, May 18th at Mount Carmel Cemetery. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a look at your weather forecast. Today starts with a little patchy fog, then turns sunny with a high near 79. Tonight will be mostly clear with a low around 54. Tomorrow looks partly sunny and warmer with a high near 82. Tomorrow night will be mostly cloudy with temperatures dipping to around 58. Sunday brings sunshine and a high near 86 with mostly clear skies Sunday night and a low around 62. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. And remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. Until then, I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful weekend, Cullman.